There's notifications. We are live. Yeah. See if anybody comes in here. Oh, we get some people in here. Light Bright, Michael Ann, Salty Pirate. What's up? How's it going? Merry Christmas, Steve. Thank you, Easy and Sons. Oh, man. I'm working on a vlog. It's being kind of a pain in the butt. It's morning, Chad. How's it morning? Is it morning for you? Are you one of them third shifter night riders? Mike Mentor. Mike, congratulations on the new bundle of joy at your house. Nice early Christmas present for you. Thank you, Salty Pirate. Jason Perry, what's up? Angel P. Keith Jones. Oh, sorry, Keith James. Sorry. I appreciate it. Big Rig Bill. And yeah. Been kind of talkative here the last week, so I kind of don't have anything to say. So you can end the video right now. Just kidding. We'll get some more people in here, and I'll start chatting away. I've got a subject to talk about. Something that kind of goes with what I've talked about in the past. Cousin It, thank you. Ghost Stab, what's up? Damon Suter, how are you? Jason Perry, got to meet a YouTube supper superstar yesterday. Had lunch with Daniel Adami. Well, good on you, man. Good on you. Daniel's a good dude. Met up with him a couple of times. Did you meet his dogs? He's got like 15 of them in his truck. Heading back to Florida from California. Wow. Is that a deadhead or is that a loaded? Yes, dogs do. Did they lick your face? His dogs licked my face. Chuck for Life, what's up? Loaded. Oh, good deal, man. You know, Shane Ferris went live on Facebook, I think it was yesterday, and he talked about if you're out there running spot market, quadruple your rate for whatever you find because they'll pay it. You know, they're desperate to get stuff moved. Now, it's Saturday. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yesterday it was. And, you know, I've run into some people that got killer rates, and I've run into some people that just went home because there wasn't anything good. So it's definitely a game of rolling the dice, you know. They swarmed your wife, Jason. Hey, Snorlord, Merry Christmas from my family to yours, Steve. We are eating dinner at Red Lobster. Can't turn the volume up. LOL. So we'll talk real quiet so Thomas wasn't can't hear us. Yep, Thomas. Well, or I'll just do. I'm just messing with you, Thomas. Red Lobster. It's been a minute since I've been there. I wasn't impressed the last time I was there. Not for the money you pay, anyways. All right, so let's get to the topic. We got 27 people in here. I use Christmas time as a time to reflect. You know, you whether you believe in Christmas, Yule, winter solstice, you know, it's all about the same time of year, right? And Pale Rider, what's up? And I use it as a time to reflect. And I'll tell you what, guys, I had a little bit of a health scare. Okay. Here's what happened. So a couple of days ago, I had some chest pains like right here. Okay. There's no other symptoms except that. It went away. and I started feeling kind of weird in the head, right? And it kind of freaked me out a little bit. And so when I got home Thursday, I decided that Friday morning I would go see a doctor, and I did. They did an EKG. I didn't go to the ER or anything. I just went to my regular doctor. They did an EKG. They ran my blood, checked my vitals. Everything was good. Blood pressure was good. And then he pressed on my chest, and it hurt, like muscle wise, right? And I think what it is, and this is something. This is a trucking tip, guys. What it was is I was at a shipper that I think it was the one I picked up in Mooresville, Indiana, where they make you drop the trailer, right? Well, I dropped it too high, and so I had to do the landing gear with weight on the trailer. And I have messed myself up more than one time doing that. And at the time, I didn't hurt myself, but it seems like every time I do that, I strain something. One time it was so bad, like 4 years ago, that I lost the feeling in these two fingers to the point that the band had a show, and I had to have a friend of mine finish the show out because I couldn't play anymore. And I still don't have 100% of that hand. So you got to be real careful and not injure yourself, right? So I'm fine, just the pulled muscle, I guess that was right here. But all the vitals look good. I'll get the blood results probably Wednesday, you know. And my blood pressure was good. Everything was good, you know. But here's what that does. You get on the internet, of course, you look up what are the signs of a heart attack, you know, and all that stuff. And of course, you know, I'm like, oh man, I'm showing all the signs, you know, all this stuff, right? So I definitely went and saw the doctor to put a peace of mind, right? And I started thinking, I couldn't sleep for the last couple of days because I started thinking about the what ifs, you know, and that's kind of terrifying. You know, what if you have a heart attack going down the road? What if you have a heart attack in your truck at the truck stop? You know, um, what if I was to kill over right now? How would that leave my family? You know, all these kind of things. And so every year about Christmas time, I do what they call reflection. You know, I reflect on my life. Everybody does it on New Year's. I do it at Christmas time. And Christmas is always bittersweet for me because my dad, you know, being gone, and you know, and family becomes really important. And I reflect on how I handled my year. What could I have done better? What I need to do better? And what did I set? What goals did I set for 2018 that I not achieve? And which ones did I actually achieve? And so this time of year, I use the time off to reflect on what I've done, both physically, mentally, and monetarily, you know. And it's been an exciting year, you know. Right from the get go in January, boom, $4,000 truck repair. That was clutch. And then getting the plate for my truck, you know, the a portion plate, and then getting the trailer. So technically, I went, you know, went into debt this year. But the trailer is an investment into a better future. And there's been a couple of times where I felt that I might have actually almost screwed that up. And so I use a thinking, and I'll get to the comments. I'm trying to ignore them so I don't get sidetracked. I try to do reflection and gratitude this time of year, you know, and remembering the days of the past that were good and that were bad, and how they've taught me. And then you can also look at it as the end of the quarter and what you need to do for that. You know, how did I do for the quarter? You know, and how did I do for the year? That kind of thing. There's still some running days between Christmas and New Year's, and I plan on going out. But you know, but for the most part, you're going to kind of know within a couple of grand of what you're doing this year. And there's a lot of adjustments that I need to make. There's a lot of things I've learned this year. Um, I've done better than I have in the past, but not as good as I need to, not as good as I want to. And this is the perfect time of year to reflect on that, reflect on family and the things that I have that I appreciate, you know. And and that's what I end up doing this time of year, you know. And you know, and I'm grateful for Jeffrey Like giving me the opportunities he's given me this year. I'm grateful for all my friends at Like Trucking, all my friends at Snyder, all my friends at Landstar that have helped me through thick and thin. I'm definitely grateful and thankful for my family who have, you know, stuck it out thick and thin. I've got very good support at home. Um, you know, I'm thankful for the knowledge that I get from, you know, other business owners, other fleet owners, um, other drivers. I'm thankful for, you know, the fact that I've had the ability to pay for the repairs that I've had this year. Um, you know, I'm thankful for a lot of things, and I think it's important, you know, that gratitude comes a long way. Like I called up, you know, a friend of mine today or yesterday, but no, Thursday, sorry, and called him and just to thank him for the help he's given me this year. And he was like, "Wow, you know." I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's you know, you've helped me tremendously. Harold helped me tremendously the last 10 days." Um, you know, I'm thankful for all the people that I met at GATS, and hopefully I'll be at Matt's if I can keep from falling down. Um, is that someone drawing in the background? No, my daughter is working on this. It's all right. My daughter's working on this thing called Shrinky Dink, where you draw on this plastic and then you cut it out and it shrinks up, and they're like almost the size of, you know, ornaments.
Do they want to sleep?
Probably not. You just keep doing what you do.
Thank you. Do you want me to move?
No, you're good. You're good. Um, See, that's the support I get. They put up with my YouTube stuff. They put up with me, you know. I've been working on my vlog, and the computer wasn't cooperating, so I've been cursing at it, and you know, not trying to break it, but um, thank you, Alex. Oh, that's okay. So let's get back to the doctor thing, all right? Okay, so um, when they weighed me, I weighed 310, and I can't remember what my last weight was, the last weight update I did, but that was with shoes on, fully clothed. Um, I've seen as low as 307 since I've been home. So we're just 7 pounds shy of my goal by the end of the year. And I've gone back and watched some older videos of mine. I'm like, wow, you know, there was one where I had barely a beard. I had like that much, and my face was like that much bigger, you know. So, Big Rich, Christmas tree. Merry Christmas to you, Big Rich. And so yeah, I've Truckers Coats. What's up? Um, so yeah, I've lost almost 50 pounds since GATS. So I'm pretty proud of that. The doctor and the nurse were like, "You're doing good, man. You're doing good." I told them what I was doing. Said the only thing they're concerned was cholesterol, but we'll see what the blood work is. And I did my A1C, see what that was looking at. And yeah, so um, yeah, it's been really good. You know, all the holiday treats don't tempt me. Um, you know, and there's a lot. My family and my extended family is really big about the holiday treats, and yeah, it hasn't been tempting at all. You know, I do my coffee with the heavy whipping cream, and I do my. Now I am going to try to stray away, or I'm going to try to lower my meat intake a little bit. I'm not going full vegan or nothing, but I think I'm eating too much protein. So, can drivers pre-register for mats? Yes. I don't know when they start though. Clyde, what's up? Now, I'm also blessed with the fact that I've had a pretty good year, and there are people that did not. There are close friends of mine that did not, and um, Salty Pirate put up a video. Is very very honest. You um, and in his story, it should be interesting to you if you're thinking about becoming an owner operator. Michael Stout, if you're watching, my thoughts are with you. Um, I wish I could give you words of encouragement, but sometimes we're in a dark place, and I don't know if there's anything I can say or do that will help you. But just keep the faith and keep your hope up, and know that things will get better. Um, a lot of people need words of encouragement. Kevin and Ollie, I tried to give him words of encouragement when he was pretty low on his year, and now he's on an upswing and he's loving life again. Um, so um, you know, a bunch of us Schneider guys went over to Like Trucking, and so we've all been through some good times and some hard times, just making the adjustments to the spot market and then to the rates, and just constantly changing up our game, getting strategies, and then the mechanical challenges we have all faced, except for Roscoe. He hasn't had a major mechanical challenge, so he buys wraps and everything else. I guess what happens when you work for Redline Transportation. um, I hear you, Alex. I want to get to that point. Clyde, I need to get back on the diet. Fell off last week and haven't got back on. Let's talk about that for a second. If you fall off the wagon, don't beat yourself up. And I know that I used to have a tendency that if I fell off the wagon before the whole keto thing, that I'd be like, screw it. It's time to gorge, And there's a certain point, and they call it letting yourself go, and it's easy to do. But when you have a health scare, it kind of puts a lot of stuff in perspective, Put some what ifs in your head. That might change your mind. If you have all these plans for your future and for your business and all these things that you want to do, it's all worthless if you can't change your health. And I know it's not easy. I mean, I've been, we're all bombarded with food ads. We're all bombarded with the fact that we have to constantly eat and all these treats, and everything's on Facebook and Instagram, all this food and advertisements and everything else. And it's fun to go out to eat. It's fun to, get the colored Christmas treats in the grocery stores and the truck stops. And I think there's a bit of nostalgia. I think these food companies use nostalgia. Hey, remember how good it was to have this sugar cookie at Christmas time? Well, here's a whole box of them, and you want to feel like you did as a kid at Christmas, that kind of thing. And so the struggle is real. That's why I put that out there, because it's not easy. It's easy and it's not. Once you have that aha moment, it will be easy. And if you fall off, you get right back on. You have a day and okay, all right, learn from that and you go forward. I am definitely a prime example of that. Little White Coach says, carnivore is a great reset if you get off track. Little Viking Coach has been doing the carnivore diet, and I've been reading about it. It's a good way to fast without fasting, if that makes sense. You literally eat no carbs, zero, unless you're eating McDonald's hamburgers that have sugar in the beef patties or whatever. But But if you're eating, you know, unprocessed meat, there's no carbs to that, and you're probably barely eating, right? Trucker's Coach says I'm debating to go out next week or stay home till after the first. Normally I would, Coach. Normally I take the week between Christmas and New Year's off, but I'd like to get a couple more runs. Any race, good or bad, typically between Christmas and New Year's Day. As of yet, Big Rig Bill, I don't know because this is my first time in the spot market. And at Snyder, I think last year I took this week off. I can't remember. I'd have to look at my notebook. But I know some people are starting to see rates like it's already January, so it just depends. If it's like, I don't know, that's I don't have an answer for that other than I don't know. You gone from keto to Nordic. What is the Nordic diet? Never heard of that, Captain Jack. Steve Berger, what's up? Steve Berger, I sent you a link to that Rob Halford Christmas album, and I got a picture I need to send you. Of an acoustic Dean V. It was pretty cool. No, I did not buy it. Yeah, the carbs do pull you back in, Clyde. I feel you. Little Bike Coach is going to start doing walking live feeds like Alex. Good rates last year. Okay, Big Rich. Big Rich studied the market, and he was in the market last year. So there you go. Christian Trucker, how are you doing, my friend? I was in the middle of watching your newest video. You speak the truth. Christian Trucker is one of my favorite YouTube channels because he puts the truth out there. My daughter's sanding on this thing. You got to sand on it. She's like, just realized. She's like, all right, you know what? Let's move that. And Coach says rates were good this time of year. But Christian Trucker has a really good channel. He's honest, and he has figured it out, man. He has figured it out. He's kicking butt and taking names, and I commend him for it because if rates tank, he's going to be okay. It's all about, he works hard. He goes in some areas, big trucks probably shouldn't go, but, he's out there doing it. Let's see. I thought I sent you the link, Burger. I'll send it to you again. All hail Snowlord and friends of the India of Annapolis. Oh, from the Indianapolis. Kevin and Ollie. There you go. Next Gen, what's up? Glad to see you here. Heading home for 3 days. Woohoo, thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, man. There's some really good YouTubers that have started this year that I've discovered. Christian, I think Christian Trucker's, how long have you been at it, Christian Trucker? Like, has it been a year, over a year? Yeah, it's been over a year because it's Snyder. So he had some really good videos this year. Big Rig CEO, he popped up his channel this year, and he's just like the Snyder program. He's kicking butt and taking names. There's Harold started the channel this year. Roscoe, his channel's getting stronger this year. That's other trucker James Bess. Big Rich, his channel has done pretty good this year. Steve Berger, he's actually put a video out. I'm trying to tell him to do more guitar videos, but Steve Berger doesn't like to listen to me. If you listen to Economist, we're getting ready to take a ride, but no one is Nostradamus. Coach, here's my opinion of that. It's like one day you look at some of the freight-related articles, and they're saying doom and gloom. And then another one will say, well, maybe the economy is not going to be that bad. And it's kind of like the weather. When there's a big snowstorm getting ready to hit an area, one day it's like, oh, everybody's going to get 12 inches. Another day, everybody's going to get 3 inches. Okay, and then you barely get a dusting, right? And it's like sometimes people can overthink the situation. The lowest I've seen spot rates is $1.40 a mile as far as like the average on the DAT board. And that was about 3 or 4 years ago. Um, I don't think it'll be that low, but I don't think it'll be as big as it was this year. So, it's going to be somewhere in the middle. Um, since May 2000, man, I'm way off. It's over 2 years. South Mountain Jay, what's up? Little Viking coach. Merry Christmas to you, sir. I need to learn how to play before I do more guitar videos. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I thought about doing a guitar video tonight, but I don't know how good my signal is from where I can jam. Alex Express, yes, you've got a good channel. Alex is in the process of trying to accelerate his business, and he's a health guy. He does these walks. He walks around. He finds the Planet Fitness and parks that truck in there, and so that's why I was afraid of listing drivers, because I don't want to miss anybody. So if you started a channel this year, or if your channel is accelerated this year, anybody who comments, check out their channels, like Next Gen, play Jingle Bells for Mel. Like what Burger and I was talking about, Rob Halford has a Christmas album. It's called Winter Songs. And Burger didn't know that, so I'm having to educate him. I need to get the Twisted Sister Christmas album. I've heard bits and pieces. It's pretty good. It's probably on Spotify.
That cough sounds awful here.
But yeah, maybe guitar videos coming. Maybe that'll be my Christmas present to you guys. Like, that's really much of a present. I'm going to do power chords and be loud. That's about it.
Crappy present. Jeez. What a pal.
No respect. No respect. You can use the Snorler Shred section. Well, Burger, you ought to come down here. I've got more than one guitar. We'll jam. Do a whole video on it. But I don't think Burger used 2018, and he has not been any west of Youngstown, Ohio. He forgot where Indiana and Illinois is. He definitely forgot where Missouri is. And,
It's a damn shame. It's Missouri's where the good spaghetti all is.
Oh, yeah. Make a killer spaghetti. I request a death metal version of Baby It's Cold Outside with your duet partner. Heard on last week's podcast. Come on, dude. Oh, yeah. A little announcement on the podcast. It is no more. Big Belly Radio has decided to go on hiatus for a minute because the owner has gone to the owner-operator side of trucking. And we all know how much time that takes. And, time will tell whether he'll start it up again. But for now, my show's done. So if you didn't listen, you missed out. Never again. I will be Dimebag Jr. Yeah, there you go, Burger. My Truck and Life Face, what's up? So yeah, I use this time to reflect. I'm really thankful for the for the channel, for the friends I've met, for the new friends I've met, and for the business partners giving me an opportunity. And it's time to go forward. I've got goals this year, or for 2019. But if there's nothing else you guys want to talk about, we'll make this a short live feed. But I want to do one more weekend live. I've got a vlog I'm working on. At the rate I'm working on, it'll be done by Christmas. I have to get it done by Christmas because it's about going home for Christmas. So not sure what kind of music I'm going to use. My sister and my niece have a harp album, and I might use some music from that. Or I might just find a metal Christmas song. Um, yeah, there you go. There you go, Burger. Do you think the DOT will be working the government shutdowns? Yes, Salty Pirate. Let's talk about that. The government shutdown, all that means is that they don't get paid. I've got a family member that works for a local federal prison. And when the government shuts down, he still has to work. You can't just like leave the inmates to their own device.
I think some of the non-essential people, like parks people,
Yeah.
that I think they
Yeah.
don't work. I don't know.
Yeah. Like,
Last time it happened, I think that's how it
yeah. So, but a lot of the essentials will still work, and the DOT, is essential. They need to enforce the laws and write the tickets when needed. So they'll just be grumpier if they're not getting paid. So, um, Snorri, you want to work out with me at Planet Fitness this year? That'll work. Closest I've come to meeting you was turning on to US 69 from I-44 while I was turning in the truck stop there. Oh yeah, okay. Are you going to get back Santa suit and go live? No, no Santa suit. Uh, that and the DOT are mostly state troopers, anyways. Right there, you go, Kevin. I don't think DOT will be working over Christmas, anyways. I don't know, man. I remember I had to go through a scale Easter Sunday morning, like at 3 a.m. And guess what? They were open. They were trying to get the guys that were trying to get home and running double logbooks and the whole 9 yards. Big Rig CEO, it's just bragging on you. How's it going? But Burger says hello. Um, but yeah, so that's it. Big Rig CEO, he's helped me out quite a bit. And we got the right color trailer behind him for him to really accelerate his business. I appreciate that, Kirsten Trucker. Like I said, man, I felt more at ease with the doctor visit yesterday, and but we're still taking it easy. I've had almost no appetite. You want to treat me to a Planet Fitness workout? I'm trying to think of the ones around here if they got truck parking, or I mean, can you cram a truck in there? I don't know. There's a fitness center, but it's not Planet Fitness. It's nearby that you can park a truck there, but you know, Big Rig CEO is down 16 pounds in 30 days. There you go. He's another one that watched the Netflix show The Magic Pill, and that'll change your life. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I think we're going out to eat. Speaking of food, and there's a really, really good Christmas light display. If you go to my list of videos, type in Snorlord Christmas lights, and you'll see last year's lights. We're going to go check that out. A friend of mine did a live feed from Facebook from that. It takes like a half an hour to get through it because there's so many cars, but it's pretty cool. And I think this guy was on Christmas Light Fights or whatever that show was. So we're going to do that. And I think either tonight or tomorrow. Holidays are just crammed with all this stuff to do. Finally got all my Christmas shopping done. I'm doing the last present tomorrow, which don't tell the wife, but I got her this for the car. That'll get installed tomorrow, and then that's it. I'm done. Provost, you are late. Something, thank you. Salty Pirate, same to you, sir. Alex, good deal, man. Down 15 pounds. You weren't an overweight dude to begin with, so you must be really leaning up. Where am I going to go eat? I have no idea. my family's the worst as far as making that decision.
You didn't badmouth us in front of the entire known internet universe.
Yep.
You want to tell them the real reason why we're so bad at making decisions?
No.
You want me to tell them why we're so bad at making decisions? There's a reason.
Someone might be picky. I don't know. I am, man. I get irritated. In my defense, though, we go to some places like in the past, and I've like ordered baked potatoes. We don't have any. It's like 5 o'clock on Friday, stuff like that. But Donald Peck, what's up? Let's see. Kevin and Ollie, wife said she wanted jewelry, so I got her a new Apple Watch. She wasn't impressed. Poor Kevin. Anyways, I got a great family. We just, we're that family in the car going, where do you want to eat? I don't know. Where do you want to go? I don't know. Let's do this. No, let's not do that.
If anyone ever opens a restaurant called I Don't Know, I hope they have really good food. That's all we'll ever eat.
They exist. I've seen it. Jack of all trades. What's up? Guys, be safe out there if you're still driving. Traffic's going to get crazy. And if you're home, enjoy that home time. And no matter what holiday you celebrate, I hope you have a good one. You go into the house by the mall? No, I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, Alex, thank you. I appreciate that. Steve Berger says, "Uh-oh, Mrs. Snorlord laying down the smack on the Lord of Snore."
Gotta be done every now and then.
Yeah, she keeps me in line, for sure. Christmas lights. Yes. Yes, Big Rick, see you. There used to be a church around here that did that. You could drive through it. It was awesome, but they've stopped doing that. So it's kind of lame. Now you go to Silver Dollar City and pay like $15,000 to get in, and you can see theirs, but who wants to do that? Yeah, traffic is... Yeah, the interstates are going to be bad, especially today, tomorrow, and Monday. You didn't miss nothing, Jack. But, guys, thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be on here before New Year's, probably. Look for my vlog to go live, probably not live, but uploaded tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow morning. Truck and Review channel. That's another channel that's really good that I've discovered this year. And they just got a new truck, so congrats to them. Nice truck. Nice truck. Yep, you're right. You're right, James. So, guys, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Whatever you celebrate, be safe. And, I appreciate all of you. I'm very thankful for all my subscribers, especially the ones I've gained this year. I thank everybody for the super chats you've given me, to the people that have met me in person. Nick, if you're out there, I'm giving you a shout out as well. If you're feeling low, man, if you're feeling at the bottom, people, just keep the hope, keep the faith, you'll be all right. It'll get better. It will. You got to believe that. So, with that being said, guys, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.